This is Top Shop Podcast.
Shop Podcast.
Top Shop Podcast.
Podcast for automotive service business owners by Paul Donahue.
So, hey, MAP conference here in Orlando. I want to introduce Denny Bowen of Hunter Engineering. Every shop owner knows what Hunter Engineering is. I don't think there's a shop owner out there that doesn't know who Hunter Engineering is. And we've got Denny Bowen here, Director of Project Management for a number of years. And so today you're still with the company? And
Yes.
All right, awesome. So everybody knows what Hunter is. You probably have Hunter equipment in your shop. I wouldn't doubt if you don't. But anyway, so a really good person to ask a couple of our questions about supply chain and parts availability. How is Hunter Engineering addressing the challenges of supply chain disruptions and ensuring a consistent supply of quality parts for independent repair shops?
Mm-hmm. Well, we of course supply parts for all of our products.
Right.
We have 600 field people that handle getting the parts to our customers.
Right.
And we've brought a lot of the product that we used to purchase abroad back into the U.S. and are now manufacturing it here. So we have a better control over supply and demand.
Right, okay.
In fact, we stock and manufacture and stock and ship to our 600 service people those parts every day.
Wow. You have 600 service people for your...
Well, 600 field people.
Field people to do the service work at all these different shops. That's awesome. What investments is your company making in terms of technology and training programs to help repair shops stay current with rapidly evolving technologies such as the autonomous cars and electric vehicles? So I'm sure.
Well, of course, we work with all of the equipment, vehicle manufacturers to develop equipment that addresses the needs, for instance, ADAS, all of the automatic assisted driver systems that are on the cars now that people need to be aware of, and that the consumer needs to be aware of, and that shops need to be aware of how to recalibrate and reset the sensors on many of those vehicles.
Right.
We build the equipment that they can use to do that with.
Correct.
And of course, we work with all of the OEs in order to develop programs that help them understand how to get their people trained. We offer training programs through all of our training centers across the U.S., and all of our field people are trained to assist each individual shop owner.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So are there specific tools or resources or partnerships that you guys are offering to the independent repair shop to enhance their diagnostic capabilities?
Yeah, we have
a
product called Ultimate ADAS, which really...
Ultimate ADAS?
Yes.
All right.
You may be aware that almost every auto manufacturer for any kind of recalibration, whether it's on adaptive cruise control or whether it's, it doesn't matter what system it is, they all have a different way of performing that calibration. It might involve plumb bobs and, tape measures and various other things. And we have electronic equipment that actually walks the technician step by step through the whole thing. In fact, it's a requirement at Honda Acura stores.
Okay.
And we are working with Nissan to cap that one off. But it makes it simple for the technician in the shop to be able to handle it in a limited space, without having any other special tools required.
Okay, awesome. All right, so I got a couple questions here. MAP, Motorist Assurance Program, Automotive Maintenance and Repair Association. How important is the MAP program to Hunter Engineering?
It's very important. In fact, we were one of the founding members of MAP. We were actually at the first meeting.
Yep, that's right. So Hunter Engineering was at the very first MAP meeting when they were just getting this idea together and starting to gain. How long ago was that?
That was in 92.
92,
yeah.
Okay, 1992. Yep, so MAP's coming a long way since then, but we've got a long way to go too. Because we want to get, more and more shops. I want to make aware that they should belong to this organization. It's the investment is like the cost of a lunch each month, and you put that trust badge on your website. And when the consumer goes to your website, they see that subconsciously that they can trust your shop because It's a trust badge. It's a little thing that you can do to edge up on your competition. And plus, you don't want to just do it for the trust badge. You want to do it to get the information because they have a phenomenal program for standards across the industry, and that's what MAP is all about. So why should other organizations or shops?
If you're a service provider, if you provide service, to the vehicle owner
right.
at all, whether you're an independent garage or whether you're a large chain, it's imperative that you be part of MAP because it gives you all of the tools necessary to communicate properly the need for service to the vehicle owner.
Right.
Each quarter, we have meetings that are technical meetings, and all of those meetings are designed to determine the best communication for a given problem with a given part or a given component of the car, and then how best to communicate that to the vehicle owner.
Right.
So the shop has the power of thousands and thousands of folks that have put information into this brain trust.
Yep.
And they're getting it for
pennies, nothing.
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah.
Considering what Jeff charges,
right.
Yeah, it's like nothing.
It's something that if they're doing the right thing for the vehicle owners that come into their shop,
correct,
and for themselves, it's just best to be part of it.
Right, and I'm in marketing, so human beings are subconscious creatures. We would like to think that we're these logical, rational creatures. We are not. So subconsciously, they've proven this a long time ago, third-party information. So if you know that these parts need to be replaced on this vehicle, it's better if MAP tells the customer that those parts need to be replaced based on recommendations from thousands of manufacturers and all that.
It's what the industry does.
It's what the industry does. So I can't expound enough the need to not only belong, but to utilize the program to help instill consistent trust across the entire thing. So, why should organizations join AMRA? Look at this conference that we're at right now, the amount of connections that you make, the amount of people that you meet. There was somebody here earlier who had a question on a particular type of machine or something, and the manufacturer of that machine was here, and he asked that question directly to the person, and he said, just try this little tip here. So anyway, AMRA MAP Conference, Orlando, 2024, Denny Bowen Hunter Engineering Company. So glad you took a few minutes to come up and talk with us today. We appreciate it a lot. Thanks.
Worries.
Okay. All right, Denny.
For additional automotive resources and exclusive content, follow us on Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our episodes. Thanks again for joining us in the driver's seat, and we'll see you next time for another thrilling episode of Top Shop.